Welcome back to another watercolour demonstration. I hope everyone's doing okay. For this painting, I'm really doing a simple scene, and most of the painting that you'll see today will be done using this 1-inch Hake brush, or Hake brush, whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's a Japanese goat hair brush, and it's a really nice brush for large areas of paint. If you've got a large area to cover in pigment, it's perfect for this, and it's really quite versatile as well. So there's quite a nice there's quite a lot of things you can do with this brush. So if you keep watching, you can see different techniques, things like foliage, just getting different marks using the Hake brush or the Hake brush. You can use it like I'm doing for a sky. You can see how much water is on the paper itself, and I use the Hake brush just to cover the paper in the water. So I'll start off with the yellow ochre. If you've seen many of my videos, you'll see that I do this quite a lot in the sky. It just gives a nice warm sort of glow. If you're having clouds in the sky, then it's a nice colour to have within the clouds. And then just usually using sort of a bluey mix and grey, adding some red and all sorts of different colours. This time I do sort of work on the sky a bit more than I usually do. Normally I like to get my sky down as quick as possible and not mess too much. So just coming down the paper, just getting that pigment down and allowing the pigments to mix. You can see the warm yellow mixing with the blue, and the blue sort of coming down in streaks, and this is quite nice for the painting that I'm going for today. And it's nice because you can't really control this part. All you can control is sort of where the water goes, and that's pretty much it. So you can take water out, you can use tissue to blot out any clouds, or you can add more sort of dark mixture to the paper, and that's pretty much it. And then just let gravity pull the pen and pigment down, and let it mix and do all those things. I often find it has more of an organic feel, more of a natural feel when you let the paints mix on the paper itself, rather than mix it in the palette. Just allow it to do its thing on the paper. So now I'm just going to add these dreamy light clouds. You can see, I think the key to this is just how much water was on the paper, and you'll see why as I progress through the painting. So in order to get these dreamy light mountains, I guess it's a case of timing and also the amount of water you use on the paper. As I started out, you could see, if you noticed, how much water was on the paper, so there was quite a lot of water. And then as the pigment's down, I give it just a little bit of time to sort of really get into the pigment, or into the paper, the fibers of the paper, and then just going along with a clean damp brush, just going down, shaping the mountains where I want the highlights. And because the paper's nice and sort of damp, it gives this, as you can see, the mountains now just a fuzzy, sort of distant look. They're not sharp or clear. It just gives it a nice, dreamy sort of effect. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this a technique that you do use? This would be classed as wet in wet. And so anything, any pigment that you put down on paper when it's quite wet, you do get those soft edges. So anything that you want thrown back into the distance, there's a perfect way of just showing that distance. And then as you come forward in the painting, like these trees that I'm doing in the foreground, I want these to be more sharp, more clear, more saturated. And so that gives a little sort of depth and distance. So I hope that makes sense. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. Is this a technique that you use? Do you use the Hake brush, for example? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. Any recommendations on the Hake brush? This is quite a cheap one. I'm sure there's other better quality Hake brushes out there, as in the Ron Ranson range, if you do use those. Let me know what you think. And also, if you do, leave me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. I've had quite a really good response just lately with my channel, so I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. Drop me a comment, give me a like, and if you're not subscribed, then please consider subscribing. This is I try to get content out every week, so hit the notification bell and you'll be sure to not miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I hope you like this one. As you can see, it really is quite a nice backdrop to the painting, using this technique for mountains. And I just have to include a few birds in the scene just to give it some of that life within the painting. But I hope you like this one. Give it a go if you like this one. It really is quite a simple one. Don't overcomplicate things, but it makes quite a nice background, and you can use this these mountains and have anything you want in the foreground. Hopefully it helps. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, please do give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.